Hello, good morning students. Welcome to LP Savani Riverside School, Daboli, Surat, Standard 7, Subject Science, Chapter number 11, Transportation in Animals and Plants. So first of all, let's we start with the introduction of this chapter. You have learned earlier that all the organisms need food, water and oxygen for survival. They need to transport all these to various parts of their body. Further, animals need to transport waste to part from where they can be removed. Have you wondered how all this achieved? Look at figure 11.1. Do you see the heart and blood vessels? They function to transport substance and together from the circulatory system. In this chapter, you shall learn about transport of the substance in animals and plants. But in this lecture, by via video link, you have just take the introduction and you have to introduce with transportation in animals and plant. And we start with general introduction and overview of this chapter. After that, we completed the full chapter via Zoom in the Vidyalaya application. Okay, if any student is not activated Vidyalaya application, please be quick to start that application. If anyone have any doubt about that application, please contact our school and try to join as fast as possible, because our syllabus is go ahead day by day and our exam will be nearer. So please join that as fast as possible. Okay, so circulatory system. First of all, blood. What happens when you get a cut on your body? Blood flow out. So in this topic you have to learn about the blood and the application of blood and characteristics of the blood and how the blood is important for our body to survive against the atmosphere. Okay, so in this topic we have to learn about that. Then after next, there are some basic points with why the blood is looking like red, and what is the role of hemoglobin in the blood, and what is the white blood cell. These are the main topics. And about the pulse and pulse rate also we learn about in this chapter. And there are platelets, which is main part of the blood in our body. So what is platelets, which we already introduced. Then after, blood vessels. So what are the characteristics of the blood vessels? And arteries, veins and the arteries and their characteristics. So by using introduction of this chapter you can just get the overview of that. Then after next, you have to learn about the circulation. So what is circulation and how the circulation of air and water and blood in our body, and how it will be filtered, and what is the role of heart, lungs, veins and the capillaries and arteries in our bodies. Okay, then after, heart is the pump which flows the blood in our body and circulate in our body. Then after next, we have to learn about to draw the diagram of section diagram of the human heart and their parts. There are mainly 8 parts. First one is pulmonary artery, then after pulmonary veins, then after right atrium, left atrium, then after the left ventricle, right ventricle, and the partition completely separating the two halls. So these all parts will be we have to learn in the Zoom lectures. Then after, what is heartbeat and why doctor use the stethoscope to observe our heartbeat with the help of that device, and how they decide that our body is weak or ill or not. Okay. Then after, the exertion in animals. So exertion, we have to learn about the definition of exertion and how it is occur in our body, that we have to learn in this chapter. And another animals, how they making the circulation of the material his body, which we have to learn. Then after, main topic is human excretory system. So what is the human excretory system and why it is important, and what are the characteristics of that we have to learn. So first of all, there are kidneys, then after the ureters, then after the urinary bladder or urethra, and the urinary opening. These all are the main part of the excretory system. Okay. Then after, next, transport of the substance in a plants. So which kind of transport of the substance in a plants are there. So first of all, transport of the water and minerals. So in the trees, we know that there are the transport of the water and minerals in the section of root on a tree. So root will suck the water and minerals from the soil, and then after, it transport upward up to the leaves and its branches, and then after, it will release the another extra material which not useful for the trees, and they differently put that in the soil. So these are two-way process are going on the trees during the transport of the water and minerals in the plant's body. Then after, some activities like steam placed in the colored water, and then after, water moves up to the stem and enlarge view of the open end of the stem. So then after, we have to observe the open end of the stem. Then after, the phloem. Phloem is also one phenomena which is occur in the trees. Then after, transportation. This is the general overview of the transportation. In this chapter, we have to learn these all keywords in the deeply, but this is the overview, so I can't able to give you full instruction about this chapter. So what you have to learn, so in most of animals, the blood that circulate in the body, which is distributed food and oxygen to different cells of the body. It also carries waste products from the different parts of the body for exertion, and circulatory system consists of the heart and blood vessels. Then after, blood consists of the plasma, RBC, WBC and platelets. Blood is red due to the presence of the pigment and hemoglobin. The human heart beat about 70 to 80 times per minute in an adult person. This is called the heart rate. So heart rate of the human is up to 70 to 80 टाइम पर मिनट में जो हमारे हार्ट बीट्स है वो कितने होने चाहिए, 70 to 80 टाइम्स. देन आफ्टर, द आर्टरीज कैरी blood from the heart to all parts of the body, and the veins carry blood from all parts of the body back to the heart. Then after, the removal of the waste product from the body is called exertion. So the definition of exertion and another processes which we have to learn in this chapter. Then after, the next, salt and urea are removed along with the water as a sweet. Then after, fish exerts waste substance such as ammonia which directly dissolve in water. So ammonia which is directly dissolved in the water, that are the substance which directly they suck from the soil. Birds, insect and lizard extract uric acid in semi-solid form. So birds, lizards and uric acid in the semi-solid forms they use this. Then after, the vascular tissues for the transportation of blood to the various parts of the plants. This kind of topic which we have to learn, and there are totally 13 questions which are already depend upon the full chapter. If you know the full chapter and its meaning, then and then you can solve the exercise. So please, as fast as possible, join the Vidyalaya lecture via Zoom. Okay, so let's we meet in the lecture. Okay, goodbye, take care.